The Fox Bride, Japan in a quiet valley shadowed by mountains. In a time when spirits walked close to the world of men, lived a young farmer named Kenji. He possessed a kindness often missing in those who struggle with the earth. One cold winter morning, he found an injured fox caught in a cruel snare, its leg twisted and broken. Without a thought for the luck or superstition surrounding the clever kitsune, Kenji carefully freed the creature, binding its wound with strips of cloth before letting it hobble away into the bamboo grove. The next day, as the sun warmed the frost from his porch, a woman appeared at his door. She was unlike any he had ever seen, her bearing graceful, her kimono the color of new snow, and her eyes sharp and intelligent like light through amber. She introduced herself as Kitsune Hime and humbly asked for shelter, claiming she was stranded far from her village. Kenji, captivated by her beauty and moved by her apparent distress, welcomed her. Days turned into weeks and weeks into seasons. Kitsune Hime proved to be a loyal, clever, and loving companion. They married under the benevolent gaze of the village elders, and their home filled with a profound and quiet happiness. Yet a single shadow fell across their bright life: the vow. On the night of their wedding, Kitsune Hime had looked into Kenji's eyes and warned him, her voice low and serious. "I ask only one thing of you, my love, and that is a promise. Never under any circumstance watch me when the moonlight falls upon our garden." Kenji readily agreed, cherishing their life together too much to risk it over curiosity. For years the vow held, but as time went by, the simple, unexplained rule began to eat away at him. Why the moonlight? Why the garden? His friends teased him gently about the one secret his beautiful wife held, and Kenji's peace began to unravel. One night, under a glorious silver-white moon that illuminated the world as if it were day, Kenji could bear the mystery no longer. He crept silently from their futon, moving like a shadow to the shoji screen separating their room from the garden. His heart hammered a frantic rhythm against his ribs as he slid the screen open just an inch and peered out. There stood his wife, Kitsune Hime, but not as the woman he knew. The moonlight caught her, bathing her in unearthly silver, and the illusion had dropped away. Her form was that of a magnificent fox, her fur shimmering like liquid gold and white silk. From her back curled a magnificent tail, waving gently with an ethereal energy that was entirely non-human. A choked gasp escaped Kenji's throat. The fox turned its head instantly, those familiar amber eyes meeting his. In that moment, the love he had broken and the shame of his betrayal struck him harder than any blow. A look of deep sorrow, ancient and absolute, crossed her face. With a whisper of air and a rustle of silk that wasn't there, Kitsune Hime vanished. Kenji rushed into the garden, searching frantically through the shadows. The human woman was gone forever, and the fox was gone back to the world of spirits. All that remained was a single, pure white foxtail lying on the dew-kissed moss where she had stood. Kenji collapsed, clutching the shimmering fur. As the sun began to rise, the tail began to fade, losing its substance until it was nothing more than a spiral of white mist. It lifted gently from the earth, rising past the eaves and over the roof, stretching thin and wide in the morning air, hanging there as a memorial to a love that crossed the barrier between worlds and was broken by human weakness. And so, to this day, the clouds drift across the heavens, carrying the memory of the Fox Bride and the terrible cost of a promise broken.